Hey, why mom, my baby? Why mommy, my baby? Welcome back to another episode of, oh my bad. Go. This guy's moving wild. Welcome back to another episode of Shotgun with Ckay. Today we are out in the Hoxton area, Shoreditch area, to pick up a good friend of mine, Kojey Radical. Kojey is a serious talent and just a cool brother, and a lot has happened, a lot has changed in his life. So it'd be good to have a good catch up because I ain't spoke to him in a minute. For those that are tuning in for the first time, Shotgun with Ckay, I just get my peoples that I'm interested in, my friends, and you know, we just have a conversation in the car. Might be about their career, could be about anything, but it's either on the way to podcast, running an errand, or just taking a drive. I'm kind of hungry, so I don't know, I might see if there's something to eat. But either way, today it's just a drive. Do you know what I mean? Sun's not really out, but good vibes nonetheless. But yeah, let's go pick up Kojey, see what he's saying, and let's have an interesting conversation. Do you know what I mean?
It's okay, babe. I'm here. I'm safe. Fuck.
What's poppin'?
Not much, man. I'm here.
It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, man.
Nice to see you. To see you. Nice.
That guy's not with us no more, is he?
No. Bruce Forsyth is not here.
Oh, yeah.
He's no longer here with us.
It's been a minute, innit?
Damn, no longer here with us. Rest in peace.
Yeah, man. And Stella.
Stella? Who's Stella?
Stella was on Blind Date.
Oh, what? No, her name ain't Stella.
Is it not Stella?
Scylla Black. Man said Stella Black.
Scylla.
You're on some ish. You're on some ish.
Scylla, big up Scylla.
Bro, this is Hoxton.
Yeah. I'm
not even gonna lie, yeah. First of all, I didn't know that Old Street, Shoreditch, I didn't know none of it existed until like 2016, bro.
Really?
That's when I discovered it. And I remember the first time I went there, it was like, you know, like when they do these police shows and they're like somewhere in Dunsfield, and there's just bare people walking in the street, there's parties going on, and police had to pull up to some rave because somebody smashed somebody's head in outside on the high street. That was the first time and nothing happened, but I was like, I've never been in London and seen so much people just walking through the street, and they're owning the cars, and it's not West End, it's in between these small...
People literally turned Shoreditch High Street into like a pedestrian zone.
Bro, like you cannot drive there. If you drive there, you don't even beep. There's no point. Like people will shout at you. People will say, get out of the way in the road.
Get in your eye and say, so.
Like, that was the first time I discovered it. So it's like, I only discovered it for like going out. So when you're like, you live in this area, I'm like, where? You know what I mean? Like, where do you live here?
People live here, man.
Like, where do you, like, this is the first time I'd seen like houses, like blocks. Do you know what I mean?
They've always been here. They've always been here. Yeah, man. I've lived in Hoxton since 1994.
Bro. So what was it like pre, I don't know, has this place been gentrified or has it always been a spot?
No, it's definitely been gentrified. Massively. It was the ends. Like it wasn't the nicest place.
This is an ends. Wait, Hoxton is an ends. This is news to me. I'd never heard of you guys before. I heard of Shoreditch. I've never heard of
you guys.
You know the ones? I never knew. I never knew. Like what? This is an ends.
This is.
As in, this place was dangerous. Really?
Yeah. You got to remember, we're.
That's not a good thing.
No.
You know, it's like
it's not. But we're right in between Balance, London Fields, Murray Grove.
Right.
We're like in the dead center of like, if you need to get to one end, like let's say if them man was beefing them and they had to go through Hoxton.
They had to go. So you guys are the pass through then.
Like, but we had our own thing. But
you just see it from your window, like, oh, them men are riding out.
You know, it was techie because for me, it was like I had family in it, so they kept me away from it as much as they could. So
really,
I'm grateful for that anyway. Like, I think Hoxton's always respected me in a sense where it's like he does his thing. Like, do you know what I mean? He's doing good. Like, so let him do good. No one really troubles me or bothers me, and we've lived there for a long time. But yeah, I wasn't completely without the madness, but for legal reasons, I won't say I was involved in the madness either.
Yeah, no, I hear that. So in regards to what you saw, because of course you didn't do it.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing.
What you saw, was Hoxton an area that people beefed?
Yeah.
Because this is news to me. All I knew about Old Street was a roundabout.
There's been shootings, there's been stabbings, there's been
in Hoxton.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Bro, I know Old Street roundabout, Silicon roundabout, whatever they call it. Yeah. Then I know Hoxton Pony.
That's not even in Hoxton.
Do you know what I mean?
That's not even in Hoxton.
That's not even in Hoxton. Imagine. Yeah. Imagine. And then I know Bird, and Bird ain't even there no more.
Is Bird gone now?
Bird's gone.
Oh wow. To be honest, it wasn't hitting like that anyway.
Ah, shit, man. That waffle burger was like that, man.
It was decent. Decent work cutting it though, clearly. Do you know what I mean? Shout out Bird if you ever want to do some work. Until then, you ain't cut me no checks, I can be honest.
Oh,
weren't hitting like that, but yeah, had some great dates in Bird though.
Yeah. I think I took my missus there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good date spot, but like, it's a good date spot if the girl's cool.
Yeah.
She's a vibe. You could just go, alright, we could go whatever. Hey. Or you've been in your thing for a while and like restaurant is restaurant at this point.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm shocked, you know. I said Hoxton was a dangerous spot.
Yeah, it was. There was. I don't know. I hate saying any kind of death is famous, but there was a big shooting at Hoxton Chicken and Pizza. Girl got shot on her neck. Rest in peace, Agnes.
Oh no.
Yeah, but she was just there, like around some other guys that was in a beef, and then some other guys from the next ends, because I'm not gonna try to implicate.
Yeah.
Came, shot into the chicken shop and hit her in the neck, and that was like a big thing. That was like it rocked the area for a while, like
damn.
for a while, and then yeah, but like even dating back, bro, like the fucking Ckay twins were from Hoxton, bro.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah, bro. Like,
fuck it hell. You guys really was about it.
Yeah, just
it's some nutters.
But well done though, innit? Because if everybody knows your thing and it's all loud and proud, it's like how much works is really moving. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you're just collecting enemies at that point. So sometimes it's better to just play your position. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're saying Hoxton was the baddest place, but nobody knew.
Pretty much. Like, and then when you attach party life to that, because I think you got to remember there's several levels to what an ends is. So there's like what we would understand is just our hoods, like who's got beef with who, but then organized crime is a deeper thing.
That's,
do you know what I'm saying?
deep.
And then when you're right next to a high street, all the bars, all the clubs, all the happenings, all of that. Bro, it's not always about like man beefing over a 20 bag of weed, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, if stuff went down in Hoxton, normally it didn't even feel like an ends beef because it was so elaborate, bro.
Wow.
It was a lot. You would just see police chases and cars flipping and people jumping out the cars and flipping their cars back over and keep driving. And the next day the market would just be up and it's a pound of bananas. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, it's better that way sometimes, man.
Nah, you've shown. It's not. I'm totally oblivious to it because I just never had been around there. The closest I got to Hoxton was Liverpool Street. You get what I'm saying? I knew of Hackney, but I didn't know of anything in between that. So to hear about all of that is nuts to me. Like, but a
long time ago, you know them ones. Long time ago. I can't speak for what the youths are going through. I know it's a madness. But I can't speak for that because I'm removed from it now. I'm a grown ass man. So there's a certain point where you retire your G card and you just say, do you know
100%. You said the G card, I don't need this anymore. You know?
I'm alright, man. I'm a civilian, man.
The thing is, right? Like, being in your position, let's say when you was in a vibe of having family in it, how is that? Having family in it, but you're not trying to get involved, but you're kind of sucked in. Because you haven't struck me as that person that is just on road or on that vibe, but it's not like you struck me as a dickhead. Do you get what I'm saying? But that's all you kind of need to be. All you need is an affiliation, and that's it. You have to be involved. So how did that affect your childhood growing up, and like what ages was that?
I'd say like 12 onwards, but in a way where you're aware of it. It could be a very minor incident that lets you know, oh, okay. Do you know what I mean? I'm in this, or at least like I need to be aware of this. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like whether you want to be in it or not, you have to be aware of who's on what and who's from where and whatever. And then at the same time, it's like every youth has dreams, bro. Wow. Do you know what I mean? Like nobody dreams. If people really like, I feel like you man probably said this on your show. If people really showed you the hours before you got into road life, you wouldn't hand in your CV, bro. Do you get me? You would not hand in your CV at all. It's true. Do you know what I'm saying? It's true. So, yeah, we said that still. Do you know what I'm saying? So youths have dreams. So like they don't want to get into stuff. Yeah. And I think I was fortunate in a way where, again, like, my family know, like, I'm not implicating no one. My family know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So, with them knowing what's going on and me being the youngest, there's several layers of people. You have to kind of answer to before you get to me. Do you see what I'm saying? So, it's almost like I was assumed good. Okay, cool. Like, he's a good dude, man. Don't worry about him. Right. Do you know what I'm saying? So right. Even if I had to, if something happened, nobody's troubling me because no one thinks it was me anyway. Yeah. Did you ever want to get involved? Nah. Bro, I saw the hours, bro. He's on the timesheet. I saw the timesheet, and my strict African mum was saying, "Where? Night job." Save that for me, son. You stay right here. Yeah. About night job. That's how the men have been doing it, innit? I'm on a night shift. These times out on the block, just slanging it. No way. Nah, not at all, man. Never wanted to be. For me, like, again, like, the idea of like a sandbox mentality never appealed to me. Like, there's a world bigger than this. 100%. And as soon as I got into adult years where I could now start to move for myself, I weren't moving. I was out there on the strip with you lot in Shoreditch and Brick Lane and do you get me, and all of them places. Like I'm on going out now. Do you know what I mean? This is on my doorstep. Why am I in the blocks? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's confused. Sometimes I look at the kids in the end and I'm like, yo, like, there's nothing's going on around here, you know. And I get it. Like, opportunity don't knock at everyone's door the same, but like, I think my hustler spirit is different to other people. I can't see things moving and not move. Do you know what I mean? And like, so if there's a bag of new galleries that are popping up in the area, I'm at the door. That's gentrification right there, boy. I'm with the gentrification. That's gentrification, like, I'm a high neighbour. Hey niggas, you got 10 years. No, I'm at the front door like, hi, I'm your new neighbour, I bought sugar, what's good? Right. Do you see what I'm saying? Because that's where it's going. It's not going backwards. No, for sure. With all of these new things that are popping up in the area, I'm at the doorstep. I'm there now. I'm in the new galleries. I'm in the new boutiques. I'm in the new, like, cafes. I'm in there. I'm trying to see what's going on. I'm trying to see how things are moving and who's moving what. And like legitimately though, do you get me? Like, how are businesses building around here? And why are the old businesses suffering? What's going on? How can man adapt? Do you see what I'm saying? And then they're always at a deficit where they wanna understand what's going on in their community. They want to be a part of a community without knowing that you have to extend and open your doors to a community. So then there's now a middle ground where you're building rapport and you're building links through just moving through an area that was always going to move away from you if you didn't move with it. So that's how I moved. Like, I can't speak for everybody else in the ends, but that's just what I was on. And like, slowly but surely, like, some of my other cousins was on that as well. Like, well, do you know it's crazy? Because I feel like in African culture, you say cousins, but they might not even be related to
No, they weren't. It's only like you get older and you're like, how are we related to Auntie and that? And they're your friends.
Yeah, they're your friends.
They're just my friends.
So like my friend cousins, for example, from the area.
No, they're your cousins though, man.
Cousins.
Family ain't about titles and it's familiarity rather than blood.
Exactly.
I think that's what family's about, the actual loyalty.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Exactly. And like once they was on it was more fun. Like, do you get me? It was fun now. Like I can knock for man and say, yo, there's this going on, yo, roll out with me. All right, cool, bet, we're coming. Like, do you know what I mean? Or you get me? Or like your friends start to be on different stuff, so now you're like, yeah, like, do you get me? We can do this and we can do that, and I was like, yeah, collectives.
Yeah,
I love the collective, man.
Because you look like a product of the Hoxton that I know. Do you get what I'm saying? You look like you're a product of that. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like Hoxton, it's edgy. You know what I mean? It's edgy, it's chic, it's fashionable, it's rebellious, but it's legal. Do you know what I mean? Or it bends the rules, but it's different, it's eclectic, it's also very individual, and everyone has their own style. So that's why when you said you lived there, I'm like, oh, I'm not surprised. But then when I came, I was like, right, there's blocks around there. What's going on? I was like, Kojey set me up. What's going on?
Nah,
you know what I mean?
I've always been me though. You know
which is so important, and I feel like that's the same as me.
Yeah,
I think I was raised around some shit.
I know when I switched up actually.
Right, let me know that. I'd love to know that.
And
when you say switch up, what did you switch from?
From tracksuits and my mum dressing me to like deciding who I wanted to be and how I wanted to move and dress.
Fuck that! I'm wearing Dr. Martens, bruv.
I remember I picked up my GCSE results.
Oh shit! What a day!
Yeah, and I think we headed into Central after that.
What did you get?
I went into Uniqlo and I bought a pair of skinny jeans, bro. Yeah, man.
Wait, what results did you get?
I got good enough once to go get myself some jeans, nigga. Like,
he said A star. Nah, fuck it. I don't know about that, man.
I got one A star.
Ooh, one A star.
I think I got a couple A's.
Those are them gentrified GCSE results, bruv.
Well, I went to school in Bethnal Green. My school's closed down now.
I swear
it's not a school no more.
Shit.
That's how well it didn't do. Do you know what I'm saying?
So said I went to Uniqlo and got my pair of skinny jeans.
Yeah, man.
Wow. So wait, hold on. That's what year was that?
28 now.
Oh, so that means that we did GCSE same time. So that was 2008.
Yeah.
Because we did 2003 to 2008.
Yeah.
That was our period.
Yeah.
So you got skinny jeans in 2008.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's some Shoreditch shit. That's exactly what I'm saying, bro.
What do you mean?
I went to college in boot cuts because that was booted off. Like, that was the way to wear your jeans. Like, it had to swallow the crepe. It had to. Otherwise, what was it doing not swallowing the crepe?
I weren't going to. Do you know what? To be fair, 2008, what was going on for me, man? In reality, what was actually happening? I think I was dating a girl. What, we would have been 16, innit? We would have been 16. My first girlfriend.
Yeah, college is 16.
Yeah, lost my virginity to this girl. Lied, told her I had done a massive lead. Liar. Stupid fool, bro. Lied through my teeth. Getting it in on a fucking bunk bed.
Oh,
horrible times.
Listen, the top of the bottom.
I had a double bed, like, bunk at the bottom.
Yeah, so you had the bottom.
Yeah, I had the bottom.
Alright, cool.
But
The stability.
I could never stand up straight, no. Limited in my variety. And I remember like she would always like show me pictures of like stuff she thought was cool.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Right. So it would be like
it was trying to do change me.
It was like early Tumblr days though.
Right.
So imagine this is the direction everyone's heading in anyway.
Yeah.
But like she was slightly up on it. So she's like showing me all this stuff, like always making them little girl side comments where they're like, do this, but don't, like, they never say do it. But
Yeah.
Just like,
this would be nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's nice. But have you tried?
Yeah, all of that.
No, I haven't fucking tried. I'm not trying it, bro.
But
trying to change me. I'm a G.
But the craziest thing is, for me, I always knew that like I loved fashion. Right. Like I was one of them kids where like I'd come back from primary school and I'd get changed 2 or 3 times in one evening.
What? Why?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, and my mum would always get mad, and my sisters are.
Yeah, because man has to wash these clothes, bro. You know you're. She's looking at fucking energy bills up because I'm washing all your clothes and the laundry's full in 2 days.
Everything.
What's going on?
Everything. But like, my sisters thought it was hilarious. Like,
why are you changing so much? That's just to be inside.
I liked looks, bro. That was it. For me, it was about looks. Like, I liked putting looks together. But obviously, until you get to...
That's the weirdest shit I've heard. Do you want McD's?
Come on, let's go.
This is drive-through, right?
Yeah, go on.
Over there, right?
It's cheat day. Go on.
Yeah, it's always a cheat day. Fuck it, man. It's pandemic.
Yeah, I've been working out. I've been working out. I swear to God, bro. I'm trying to get sexy again. Hear what I'm trying to say to you?
Amen.
Yeah. I realised the other day, because I used to dance.
Right.
Dance from 9 till 19.
9 till 19. I used to dance as well. But I used to dance from... It was more sporadic. But my brother was trying to get me on it. But it was probably like year 9 for like a year solid. Other than that, I could fuck up the living room.
Yeah, all day.
Fuck up the
What was
living
your
room. What? My jam? Ooh. What was my jam?
Like when it come on, that's it. You're busting a move.
Oh.
Clear the dance floor.
Clear the dance floor. Oh my God. What was my? I'm thinking of like Ultimate Chaos. Right.
Yeah. So you was a groove dancer then?
I'm always into that groove stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Them ones was cold, but yeah, I didn't really get serious about it. I was just one of them kids that was always in the middle. In the circle.
You
when
weren't
there's a
shook in the
circle,
middle.
I was there.
Yeah, you weren't shook in the middle.
There. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
But yeah, so you dance from 9 to 19. So that's a long time. What kind of dance?
Street, break, contemporary, like all kinds of stuff.
Break.
But that was where my physique came from.
See, contemporary is Shoreditch. When I heard contemporary dancing, like niggas only knew how to bro, but
I was fortunate in a sense where
niggas only knew how to pop and lock.
That's all I knew how to do until my sister.
Niggas knew how to do the bogle.
My sister went to Northern, so she went to dance school. Like she was like the first one to like properly go uni. Yeah. It was a big deal. And she's come back and she started a dance school in the Ends. So she brought back the uni education to the Ends.
What do I want? I ain't been McDonald's at the time.
That's a tough question.
That is a tough one. Could I have a double cheeseburger?
Yeah.
I feel like a rookie. I feel like say what have you got? Like a chicken
Don't
shop.
say what have you got. It's McDonald's, it's not Boss Man, bro.
So could I have a double cheese? Right, it's $1.59. Oh my God, this has changed. Sorry, could I have a double cheeseburger? Then could I have 20 nuggets, please?
Yeah.
And what do you want, bro?
Those are all mains. No
I
sides.
know.
That was 20 mains. I'm sorry.
Could I have a sweet? Could I have sweet chili? No. Sorry. My God. Could I have a sweet curry sauce, please?
There's sweet and sour or curry.
Yeah, the curry. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm trading the two. I hybrided it. What are you after?
Can I have a chicken sandwich meal?
Chicken sandwich meal.
Fanta no ice.
Chicken sandwich meal is that medium or large?
Medium. And with what?
Fanta no ice.
Fanta no ice. Yeah. You got something right there.
Yeah. Have I had that on there for this whole?
Maybe. Probably. Yes, that's it.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can pull through to the next window.
Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, it's so funny, yeah? We're here cracking jokes. And you know, she's just thinking, fucking order, bruv.
Yeah, just
I want to go on lunch.
get on with it. Imagine if I just done the whole first 20 minutes of this with cack on my face. With that.
Yeah, so 9 to 19, so you was dancing, and then your sister actually made a dance class.
Yeah, Evanescence.
That's cold.
So,
what kind of dance was it?
So again, street, contemporary.
What's contemporary? Define
contemporary
that to me. Because to me, I see it as, you know, when you do visual art. Because I see you do that in your...
It's almost like the easiest, the most layman way I could describe it is like, imagine. Yes please. Imagine slight like.
What sauce?
What sauce? Sweet and sour.
Can I have sweet and sour, please?
Imagine a form of like lyrical dance. So like, let's say.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's say it can be more theatrical. It can be more fluid. It's not as regimented as like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Like a whole 8 could be you running from one side of the stage to the other. Do you know what I mean? And just kind of flowing. But I think it was a lot of like young black kids' first opportunity of seeing what a higher education of dance is like. Because
higher education of dance.
Yeah, because
you niggas weren't popping and looking, bro.
No, we was. We was doing street dance competition.
You know, was doing algebra with the body. That's different.
No, like, and contemporary was a brief part. It was something to kind of allow us to see other forms. Because again, it's like if we was gonna take dance seriously, you don't get a Blythe. You don't walk into the audition and go, oh, sorry, you man, I'm from the Endz. I don't know this one, but I know that one.
Word.
Do you get me? So you gotta know it. Regardless, do you know what I'm saying? But like 9 to 19 is where your body's forming all of its muscle memory. What it's gonna stick to, what it's gonna like know, like your physique in a sense. And then like you could have a period of time where it just changes or it doesn't. Mine didn't. Yeah.
Right.
So I've been lying since 19. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I've just had a physique that looks like our gym.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
Yeah. I hear that.
Absolutely did not. Did none of it. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. And the other day I woke up and I was just like, bro, I want to get thick. 3 C's. 3 C's. I want to be a thick body base.
Man said he wants to be thick with 3 C's.
3. I was down in a protein shake before I came down here. That's probably what the stuff was on my face.
It's the gains.
The gains.
So
every day's a cheat day for me.
Yeah, I dig that. I dig that. One thing again, because of being from Hoxton, something that I've just thought is that, you know, people in Shoreditch are just, I used to think, these men are just weird. You men are weirdos. Yeah. Like and you know what? That's something in Endz that you tend to say when you don't understand something. Yeah. And that's just what weird is. It's something that's kind of foreign to you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I would describe, when I first saw your music and all this, I was like, he's doing spoken word, but he's rapping, but he's got some depth to it. But then I was like,
but for clarification, most of the people that you would see in Shoreditch weren't from Shoreditch.
Yes. True. So, true.
In terms of an area feeling like loads of people can come and feel inclusive and build their own thing. Yeah, Shoreditch was that, but the people you saw in Shoreditch weren't like Hoxton. Do you get me? Like, very different demographic.
True. Because for sure you wasn't gonna be. That's what I'm saying. What inspires a man that lives in this area with all of this in 2008 to be like, I'm grabbing skinny jeans, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? Because like
I'm still got you.
I'm blown by it because that's so early. That's at a time where nobody's doing that and nobody around you is doing that. So there's a lot of deep gems in here, which is like being an individual amongst like trend. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, ultimately, it's like you're always gonna like you're born in this world like alone, innit? Unless you come out as a twin. You know what I mean? Like, born in this world alone. Yeah. So you gotta define and decide what path you wanna walk on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I find that in every story that I hear that's like, man went down the wrong path. It always says, I was led down the wrong path. So who was you following?
Word.
Do you see what I'm saying? Who was you following?
Word.
Just because you got a nice car and chain and stuff. Yeah. Man didn't have a headboard.
Word.
Do you know what I'm saying? The same guy, the plug that you're probably getting off that's got the fucking A-class, whatever, whipping through the ends, blasting music. Probably ain't got a headboard, bro. His priorities are out of whack.
Yeah.
Who are you being led by?
Words.
You see what I'm saying?
Words.
Like, when there's so many people out here living comfortably, you know.
Words.
Like some of the fears that I had, like the irrational fears I had as a youth, as an adult, I start to think to myself, sometimes I think I did this stuff to myself, because I was having this conversation with my boy. We was talking about, because we both got like little ones now. Yeah. Oh, we'll get onto that for sure. But yeah, go on, continue. And we was like, he lives in shout out French drama. Yeah. Sick bad boy actor. Right. He was the first one I saw from the ends. Okay. Make it. Right. He was in Attack the Block. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, that was like the big film on the ends. And that's my boy. Yeah. He lives like up there. Do you see what I'm saying? So
right.
It's
so
like
that was you guys' guy. All of us was like, oh, John Boyega, he's from Peckham.
Yeah,
you know exactly. That was our one.
Exactly.
Right.
So I'm chatting to him. Like, I think this could have been in lockdown when we was first allowed to, you know, take a stroll through the park with somebody you know or something silly like that. and we was talking about like the ends. Yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, but like my youth's probably gonna be one of them North London youths that like knows what a Pilates is before he's 6 years old. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just like one of them youths. It was like sometimes I just want to pick him up and just leave him in the end. So,
but why though? Why?
He goes, why? And I goes, oh, because do you know what I mean? Like, oh, there's just normal stuff that's like he's not gonna be used to. And I go, and he went to me, bruv, it's not normal.
Now we're talking, bro.
You see what I'm saying? And I went,
now we're talking, bro.
What? He goes, bro, none of this is normal. We're just used to it. It's not normal,
bro.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
you're fucking spitting.
This trauma that we have, is not normal, bro. No. We're just used to it. We've just learned to get on with it. And
we're just born in it.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Like,
and we were get on with it.
Born in it. There was like something on I think it was, where was it? It was on like one of these David Attenborough ones, and like it's some form of reptile. It's born on like a beach, but it's born in a beach full of like snakes. And as soon as the reptile's born, I can't remember what the name of it is, it has to literally breathe to its mum. Like, it's literally born running, bro. And if that reptile could see it, will say, yeah, this is normal, this is what we have to do. But it's not actually normal. Do you know what I mean? Like I've looked back on so many things, like, I don't know if I've even said it on a podcast, but I'm like, bro, like, I think I was talking to my cousin the other day, and I was like, bro, we watch people go to like cunch in school. Like, I've seen many of my brethren go jail. Some people have died. Like, and you go into like workplaces and they're like, no, I just lived in here, and yeah, I got a garden and I got this, and I'm like, this is very foreign to me, but it was so normal to be in blocks and seeing balconies all over the place. I didn't know niggas with my brethren only had a garden because he lived on the bottom floor, so they couldn't give him a balcony downstairs. You know what I mean?
And
so
it probably wasn't a garden; it was paved.
Yeah, it was paved. Exactly. Is it a garden if there's no grass in it, Kojey? Is it a garden, bro?
It's a garden.
Do you know what I mean? But
on a floor plan, it's a garden.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's on a floor plan. You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't actually normal, but we took it as normal. We took it as, yeah, this is life. Yeah, but bro, there's a lot of trauma.
A lot of it, man.
Whether you was involved or not, in just seeing it as normal that your brethren goes to jail, seeing it as normal that a man has lost his freedom. I was talking to my cousin yesterday about one of our cousins that went to jail, and he was like, it didn't hit me until he was like on like DCAT and he was able to come out, and then we had to drop him back and he had to go back in. And he was like, bruv, I almost cried. Because he's thinking, you're not supposed to be there. Yeah. A man losing his freedom.
Meant to be there. You're in there now because of circumstances, actions, choices.
Your freedom, bro.
But a lot of us see that as like somewhere you go.
Yeah.
Like, might end up in jail.
It's just a result.
Yeah.
It's just a result.
Go to jail because of but and then you're still getting on with life, and it's like,
oh man,
it's mad. It's mental. It's very mental. Wow. This road in particular, is mad, because this is the road I used to walk down to go to school. 2 sets, my sister's school.
Yeah.
My sister's my manager, interior decorator,
Of?
I bought a house recently. Said. Said.
Fuck the ends. Not fuck the ends on that vibe, but as in like, fuck what we were just talking about. Bro, where are we now? There's so much I want to talk about. We need to get onto this agenda now. Because there's a lot. Alright, cool. First of all, the Patreon asked, how was it performing at the MOBOs? What was that feeling like?
Shout out to the Patreon.
Yeah, shout out to
Patreon.
Oh yeah, we got the Patreon. Yeah,
This guy's moving up.
I shagged them last week. I released the episode to everybody else before them, and they got onto me. So they said you owe it to us to ask Kojey some shit.
Yeah.
So I'm doing
That's
that.
rough.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah. don't rub it in. Don't rub it
Imagine, you guys, get onto him. Imagine that, bro. To everybody.
Yeah.
General release.
It was
same time.
It was an accident.
What are we paying for?
Yeah.
Fuck him. Dock his pay.
Jesus Christ, where's the matter? I'm taking it.
Take everything. This is where your budget's going, guys. For him to do general release of my McDonald's.
I should have left his lips dry. That's what I should have done.
You should have.
But yeah, what? Okay, yeah. So the MOBOs, yeah.
Performing.
Yeah.
It was dope because the MOBOs, I think now where I've grown in my career and I think people have a bigger understanding of who I am and what I'm trying to do, I think people are more willing to give me the platform to do what I have to do. Yeah. So we originally got the brief and there was constraints and there was this and there was that.
What kind of constraints? I've never known this. I thought you just get your stage for a certain amount of time. This is your set and you bring the production. Do you know what I mean? But what sort of restrictions are there?
Mainly time, because it's live TV.
Right, cool, makes sense.
With that, it's like they want to get the best performance out of you, but they also have to be aware of the whole show structure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then with that now, it's like they want me to do something poignant. Yeah. And it's like, right, there's only so much I'm gonna be able to get out within a certain amount of time if you also want me to do a song, etc, etc. So we put it together, we planned it as a whole message. Yeah. And we put it to them and was like, yo, this is what we want to do.
Oh, so it's like a consultation. Like, it's not just...
Well, like it was like, they ask us to do it. Yeah. They've got a level of production to a certain degree because obviously it's a different format. Yeah. To the usual MOBO. So now we know what the stage is like, how we can position it and all of that kind of stuff, what we can do with the stage. Yeah. Or they also offered for us to pre-record. Right. So we could have recorded a whole elaborate performance or whatever and sent that in, but we was like, I want to do it as close to what feels like a live 100%. Structure as possible.
Do you ever feel pissed like, oh, you called me this year, bro? Do you know what I mean? Why didn't you call me after the pandemic or before, when I've been, you know what I mean? You niggas gonna call me when there ain't no crowd. I went to school down there. I hear that. But you know what I mean? You gotta be grateful. Regardless, innit? It's still opportunity, it's still a stage, yeah.
There's so much in my career that I think, why are you guys hitting me up now? Yeah. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm blessed and fortunate enough to be able to still be new to somebody every day. Words.
Someone's always discovering you.
Someone's always discovering me, and I think that gives a lot more life and more power to my career than people assume. People think if everyone don't know you all at once at the same time and ain't ranting and raving about you there and then, that things ain't lit. But like, yeah, it's bought a house. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
I'm getting on with it. I'm doing my thing. So we put it to them, and within minutes they was like, we're gonna move stuff around, and you're gonna do this performance. Right. And for me, like, you can't argue with that kind of feedback, that kind of love, where it's like, yo, like,
do what you want.
You do what you want, regardless of when they hollered me or you get me. It's just like, so this was my school. It never used to look like this. It used to look like that, the church one.
Right, let's see. And then,
so I can see it. Yeah, and then but they've closed the whole thing now.
Oh wow.
So they refurbed it and closed the whole thing.
Damn. It's gonna be flat. It's gonna be residential.
Probably, yeah. Probably. But this was upper school, so it was a lower school and it was upper school.
Right.
We came here from year 9.
Right.
I remember coming through these gates. Those gates didn't exist. These gates.
Shit.
Different.
Damn, people around there must be pissed. I hate to live on this road. He's just bare school kids. Just, you know, school kids are unruly.
We
do bare shit, just leaving the chicken and chips there.
The only thing that kind of even kept us a little bit more like, not safe, but like, we couldn't be, we had to go off the premises to be unruly because there's a police station right there.
Right. So they would have been down there.
Yeah, it's quick.
That's cold. Well, congrats on the MOBOs regardless.
Thank you.
Because it seems like, you know, you got to do exactly what you wanted to do. And, you know, hopefully they'll keep on respecting the talent. Now, you are what I call a fellow shooter. I recognize you.
Don't kill me.
I recognize you. I seen you somewhere.
Man.
I seen you somewhere. I seen it. Broad day. Another shooter.
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, man.
Big news.
Yeah, it was.
Big news. First of all, on purpose or happened?
It happened.
Cool. Don't worry, it happened as well. Happens.
Yeah?
Happens.
It happens
to
it?
the best of us.
It really does happen, though, innit?
It happens. And it's funny because when it happens, you're shocked.
You're like, whoa.
As if
you didn't know what sex was. Like, what? Shaggy? What could possibly go wrong?
What? As if you strapped up.
Yeah.
Right. What?
Mental.
It happened. Oh my God. So bam, you hear the news, because I always say a child, I think I was saying to Tom in the last episode, I was like, a child will kick you into gear. If you wasn't 100%. In gear before, it'll kick you into gear. So bam, you hear that your lady's pregnant. How far was she?
Early. Yeah,
Right.
she was early.
Right. So what's next? What happened?
A lot of self-reflection, a lot of confusion, a lot of hurt caused by me. Do you know what I mean? Not being ready.
Yes.
And not understanding the gravitas of the life change, not only for me but for her. And I'm thinking quite selfishly about it. Do you know what I mean?
Like how?
I think for a lot of guys, there's a stance of like somebody's doing something to you. Do you get me? Like, do you get me? Like,
yeah. I understand 100%.
So
obviously, I didn't feel like that because I was with my missus. You get what I'm saying? But I know that feeling of when I have had a pregnancy scare. And it's like you almost feel like, are you trying to do
something to me?
Yeah. It's like, oh my God. Shit.
And it's such a self-absorbed way to think. It's such a reaction based 100% on fear and ego. And it's like something I've been working on in a personal way. Yeah. For a while. Even now, everything's been blessed. Yeah. But like, I never forget about that time. Because I think naturally, I know my son's gonna grow up and he's gonna be his own man, and he's gonna come to me with this conversation, and I've got to be prepared to really have it in a sense where it could just be it comes up, or he could be in a similar position, or he could be thinking about wanting to, and he's been with his wife for however long, and he's still nervous, and you get me? The nerves don't escape you, and there's very toxic ways of dealing with those nerves and that fear. And
that's fucking deep. So you're right, more time man is just nervous, you know?
Just nervous,
and you're just acting erratic because of nerves. You're scared.
Just petrified.
You're scared, bro. So
like, I think the initial reaction was one of just genuine, just like fear and just like, and I always say, like, I've said this to her, and I whisper it to him because he doesn't understand, like, he can't say nothing back. But like,
this is time to tell them the truth.
But it saved my life in a big way. In a big way. And once that became clear to me, I remember I came back from South Africa, and I felt like that was where the work began to just kind of actually adjust and settle into it and enjoy it. And like once the fear disappeared, I'm like, I'm still scared.
Oh yeah, you have to be, bro.
You have to be.
I think parenting is like it's like what they say about swans. On the surface you look smooth, but on the bottom you're doing this, and you're just scared, and you're just trying to make sure it's always right. Like what they say, balance is, if you think of balance in your head, balance looks like that, but really and truly balance is like this. Do you get what I'm saying? It's
constantly trying to
even out because there's always something that's throwing it off, and it could be you, it could be other external factors, but you're always gonna be looking like this. So parenting, I think you're always gonna be scared. I'm scared of the fucking internet. I'm scared of YouTube. Even though I'm on it, if she now goes up and says, I want to be YouTube, I'll be like, no. Do you know what I mean? You're not allowed there. Like, you're just scared. And then I start to understand more when my mum and dad would be like, you can't go and stay over there. You can't. And it's taken me 27, 28 years to understand truly why they were scared. Especially having a boy, because there's different troubles with that. There's really different troubles with that, or different things that can come from it.
And like no matter what, it's like those beginning years are so based on nurturing that your child's only ever gonna have the same amount of love for you that you show their mother. Do you see what I'm saying? Because
that's it.
That's home. At one point.
First experience of love as well.
That's food. That's safety. That's care. Do you get me? They're not seeing. They're not just seeing. Oh, mum's over there. They're seeing everything, and you have to introduce yourself to them. They already know their mother. Yes. Do you see what I'm saying?
Word.
It's all part of the same package. And again, like a lot of it came from a very self-absorbed way of seeing the whole situation. But then. And also not understanding how it affects her. So it's like
we'll never know.
But it's like, but there's certain things we'll never experience. So like for example, there was just mad, like people would leave mad comments online.
What about your son?
About her and
right.
But only because she's a woman. Do you see what I'm saying? Like.
How do you feel when that happens? Because this is a reason why I even keep my daughter away from the internet. I post her, but not her face. I keep her identity very hidden. I say when she's ready to be in online, she can do that. But me, I'm gonna keep her sacred.
That's what me and his mother agreed as well.
Like not showing the face. You can post the body. People can understand I've got a child and I'm proud to be a father, but the internet don't need to know what she looks like, because I don't need her to be recognized before she can recognize people. I don't want to put her in situations that are implicating because of my actions. And people are like, do you get what I'm saying? I'm proud to be her dad, and I hope that she's proud that I'm her father, but I don't want her to be written off as early before she could even talk. Do you get what I'm saying? Exactly. And plus I don't want anyone saying no fuck shit.
And bro, and it's like,
I don't want that.
It's a lot of anger, it's a lot of like frustration, but then at the same time it's like, I don't know, being in a public eye, you catch bullets a lot. So my initial reactions are always like anger, but like don't let it get to you, don't let it get to you. But it's again, everything's easy for me to say. Just see what I'm saying? I think the whole situation just gives you a lot of love and respect
for sure
for the mother of your seed, and I think that's been I guess at such an early stage the main concentration is to make sure that like my life's crazy, bro. My life's been crazy, so I always try and make sure they're protected from
all of that. Word.
But he's beautiful, man.
Oh man, like
my son's so peng.
And you have to say that to him.
No, but seriously,
he's
dumb peng.
He's a vibe.
If we was really trying to rake it in,
you could do it.
He's pay money for him.
So this is interesting because this is something that I haven't really discussed with people, but like, how come you haven't had him, like, you know, modeling or something like that? If you know that, oh, he's got those desirable features.
Because he's still trying to grow teeth, isn't he? Like, do you know what I mean? Just one job at a time.
So when he has teeth, are you gonna take that route of, yeah,
nah, do you know
start
what?
working?
Do you know what? It would be a conversation for me and his mother.
Yeah.
To see what his personality is, because some kids are naturally, like, they're naturally gorgeous and charismatic and they enjoy attention, but some people are just themselves.
Yeah.
And for us, the concentration is for him to always be himself. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's got so much love around him that I always I just look at him and I get angry. Your life's too good. Get mad. He's 9 months old. I look.
You wasn't born in the streets of fucking Shoreditch like me, nigga.
Don't say it like that. I know what you're not trying to say when you're like, born in the mean streets of Shoreditch. You wasn't there. You don't know what we went through.
Oh man, amazing. The son. Do you want him to be like you? That's a question. No.
No, I'm deeply flawed, but I want him to be like him. I want it to be like, it's like what, like if every year, well, it's a bad example because they basically do, but let's say every year they release the exact same iPhone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? No features changed. It's just the iPhone again.
Yeah.
Oh, this is dead, isn't it?
Yeah, I hear that.
I'm that iPhone. I want another one of that. You want improvements on the model.
Yeah. 100.
You know what I'm saying? Like
100.
Like he's already got advantages that I would never have. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His mum's vegan, so like.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
For sure.
Even the quality of the breast milk is different.
It's true.
The pH levels, the balanced alkalines. It's nuts, man. His life is so good, I get angry. Deeply upset.
Shit.
Deeply
The breast milk is different. Oh my god, we had Eba and pounded yam and fufu in ours.
Trust me, and Panda Pops.
Our mums had a different kind of breast milk.
Trust me.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Trust me. So,
wow. So how has that affected the career then? That's what the patron wanted to know as well. Your career, having a son. Like, how do you approach? How do you take time out? Going away? Obviously, fair enough, the pandemic is here, but we're coming back to normality here. And you have to hit the road. You have to catch up on all that shit that you missed out on.
That's a fact.
Do you know what I mean? So how does that make you approach things? Like,
hungrier.
Yeah.
Definitely. I was in a real sticky position where my festival season fell apart because of COVID.
Yeah, man.
So,
yeah.
Imagine I already had house plans.
Oh, what was the festival saying? Like, what festivals was it?
I don't even remember now. It feels like a lifetime ago. What was we doing? We was doing, what was we doing? I actually purposely forgot.
Yeah, I heard that.
I put a wall up.
I heard that.
But I was headlining nearly everyone I was performing at. I was like main stage or like headlining the stage. If it wasn't the main stage, I'd be headlining the stage that I was on and all that stuff. Like, I'd worked myself up, and they would know. Do you know what I'm saying? The people that bought tickets and knew, they would know.
Is that where it is, that Caribbean cuisine place? Ordered a few things from them. It's not always here.
Respect to them, though. We're gonna do business. We get out. But, yeah, boom. It makes you hungrier. It definitely makes you hungrier. And like my festival season fell apart, so now I'm thinking, I got a jog.
Yeah. And how do you jog in a pandemic with a newborn and you can't go out there and perform? And you know, the tour money is obviously where a lot of the money is in the music scene. Obviously there's other things you can do, but it's not necessarily music. Do you know what I mean?
The best way to put up what I did into context is, anytime I'm going through something, I lean towards something creative.
Right.
as a way of like finding healing in it, and do you know what I'm saying? And just
yeah, because you was on them Instagram lives. You was on it.
I was on them, right? So
you idiot.
Anyway, but so I put value. Let's just say I put value in my pen.
Yeah.
And then I sold my pen.
Ah. You what's my man's name, man? I'm gonna say Bryson Tiller. It's not Bryson Tiller, man. Quentin Miller.
No, because Quentin Miller. Because QM, he was moving in secret. I'm just moving in business.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Writing.
But you're ghostwriting.
I'm writing songs, bro. Like the industry of music, people see it as the celebrity and the celebrity alone.
Yeah.
There's industries behind music that need music for everything.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like, I might get hit up and they'll say, new Space Jam movie.
Yeah.
We need a record for when he's walking out and seeing all the cartoons.
Right.
We've got this song in the way. Like we've got this song as a placeholder, but we're not feeling it.
Yeah.
We want something with a similar vibe.
Yeah.
Write something, send it back to us.
Right.
Write a tune.
And then
fly
do
that
you
back
feel
over.
like, wait, why don't you just ask me to do it?
Fly that back over. Now, if what I've recorded is hitting in a way that no one else can deliver, they'll keep me on the record.
Right.
That record won't come out, but it'll be in the film.
Right. So that's how you was creaming it during the pandemic.
Just like
fucking cold. Brilliant. Because I was always saying niggas need to get into fucking writing. If they can write their own bars, they can write for other people, and that's a way for you to be like immortalized in the game.
And like,
because one day somebody might say, I don't want to listen to Kojey Radical. I don't like what he did the other day. Fuck him. But you can still function as a ghostwriter. Do you get what I'm saying? Or you can still function as a songwriter. Yeah. And that's a talent that not everybody has.
Yeah. And like, and it's a part of the music business is publishing.
Yeah. That's your bread and butter. That's how you make money. So why can't it be a way that you continue to make money without you even being seen?
Exactly. But you know, like it was enough to make sure that like I didn't see the pandemic as a struggle. Yeah. At the same time, everything goes up in life. Yeah. Taxes. Yeah. Bills, of course. So back to jogging. Do you know what I mean? Like, good hustle. Well done. Pat on the back. Yeah. Back out here.
Well done, man. So, did you see like money that you'd be like, wow, I didn't think I could see that without being on a stage?
Nah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Saw enough though.
Yeah, I hear that. He's trying to get back into the mosh pits. Fuck that.
Do you know what it is? Because I equate it based on your question anyway, based on work. Yeah. So like, let's say now if I can get, I'm trying to think of percent. Let's say if I could get an 1/8 of my deal. Yeah. For standing on stage for 30 minutes. Yeah. And I only got to do that 8 times. Yeah. I hear that. I hear that. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you.
And then a festival runs twice that. Right. 16, 30 minutes. Right. I'm with you. I'm with you. Deal. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm getting you. Because my thing is this, like, it was funny. I was in the studio. Who was I in the studio with? Oh, it's gonna bug me. But we was talking about I say that I feel uncomfortable sometimes rapping about money or speaking about money. He goes, why? We always spoke about money. The perspective just changed. That's words. And I was like, that's words. That's words. That is absolutely you know what I'm saying? Like, we was rapping about money before, we were just broke. We were rapping about wanting to have money. Now we got the money. And we're rapping about having the money. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Why do you feel guilty? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Some survivor's guilt shit.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't brag about, I might talk like even progression. I say I got rainy day money and digital currency, my accountant in love with me. That was the lyric. Yeah. That's me rapping about money. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I wouldn't say, yo, 15 bus stands on my arm. Yeah. I just wouldn't say that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
well, you're no better. You're no better than them.
How so?
Don't say it like say you're special because you said, oh, digital currency and my accountant is loving me. But
that's education.
If a nigga say he got 50, oh yeah.
That's education.
Oh, you're waxing lyrical, huh?
You see what I'm saying?
Fair dues. It
That's
is different,
education.
and there's a way of delivering it which isn't as so braggadocious. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then now we got house money. So you got a house, bro.
Yeah.
That's a big step. That's a big commitment.
Thank you.
And you know what? As somebody that is working in this industry, but I still do a 9 to 5 as well, I'm on this vibe of, alright, cool, I'm pretty stable. Obviously the pandemic can show that it doesn't matter whether you got 9 to 5 or not.
Yes.
It can all come to shit. You know what I mean? It can come down to anything. But how do you feel as somebody that is doing that is in a career like music, and maybe, I mean, of course, I don't know how you're getting it in, but it's obviously sporadic. It's like, you could be very, very busy. And you can have points where you're like, I need to be in the studio. So maybe you ain't got time to do all these other things that are getting you money straight away. To go into a situation like a big financial commitment, like a house, like, what makes you think, yeah, now's the time? Do you know what I mean? And how do you think even forward from buying the house? Like, how am I gonna keep this and all? Do you know what I mean? That sort of pressure.
Do you know, I'd give a special thanks to my mum in a sense where my mum never made any of her children feel pressured to move out.
Right. Yeah. Mine over.
Do you know what I'm saying? So when you are gonna take that step to move out, move into something that's yours. Do you see what I'm saying? So I never, like, for me it was like, cool, I don't mind being here because I'm not here 9 times out of 10. Do you know what I mean? I'm traveling, I'm overseas, boom, boom, boom. So renting somewhere never made sense to me. Yeah. And then when I had forecasted what I was gonna make in the festival season, I always knew I was gonna, alright, by the time this is done, I'm gonna try to cop the crib or something like that.
Yeah. So you was planning to do it after the festival?
Yeah. And then the festivals fall through.
Damn.
So I'm like, so then now I'm on lockdown in my mum's house. And like, again, like, for me, being at my mum's was never, it was never like, I'm at my mum's.
Yeah.
I could fly at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to go and do something,
you could.
I could do it. And then my house is patterned. Do you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I was like, oh, it's my mum's house, the one from the ends. Like, my house is nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, this is, like, it starts to feel like, right, I can't do it. Like, do you know what I mean? So now I got a hustle. I got to make it happen. And then I go. This is a crazy story actually, because it's a story that's on my album. Yeah. Your new album. On the new album that's coming. Yeah. I'm like standing there going, do I tell the story now? Alright, anyway.
Go for it.
Alright.
Exclusive. No, man.
But true story. So I remember maybe 2017 kind of times, I was like in debt, bro, like to the music game.
Oh, right.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, this is a different kind of thing.
Yeah, without knowing.
Right.
I had management situations that was like not right for me. And when that dissipated, smoke clears, I'm like, yo.
So you got out of the debt?
The house was on fire kind of thing. So in my head, the whole time I've been in the music game, I'm thinking I ain't free. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just, it's like I'm almost like frustrated within myself.
Yeah.
And then so I try not to think about it. I'm just like, well, I didn't get into the whole thing for money anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's whatever. I'm just gonna keep my head down, stay focused, keep pushing. 2018 was a great time. Water comes out, 97.
Yeah, big tunes.
Do you know what I'm saying? Massive tunes now that are starting to. I'm still underground, but now I'm the most mainstream underground you could get.
Yeah.
Do you get me? It's like, that's the one you want to get to be niche now. It's working in my favor. Yeah. So the value of everything associated with me is going up. I'm not taking it in. I'm just happy to have a little bit in my pocket to move about and buy my stuff. And do you get me? And then so I'm just as you do, you know what I mean, kind of thing. Just you know, as you do kind of mentality.
Yeah.
And then 2020's come, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this is, I want to buy a house this year. And I've gone to my accountant. I think this is pre-COVID. This is before any of us knew COVID was gonna be a thing. And I'm like, so what can I buy? Do you see what I'm saying? That's the first question.
Yeah. Like, what's my affordability?
What's my affordability? What can I buy? And he starts showing me the books for the business or whatever. And he was like, yeah, man, you've done really well over the last few years. I'm like, I have? Kind of thing. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, really?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like, he's like, yeah, man, like, your lending power is really high.
Right, okay.
It is? Huh? Okay. What is it? Kind of thing. Like, he tells me, I'm like, oh.
But I can have that.
That's more than I thought I was rolling out with.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, the company's turned over X amount. Again, I don't like.
No. Yeah, you don't have to do that. That's the 15 bust downs now. You don't do that.
Yeah.
You just say your accountant told you some shit.
Yeah, my accountant told me that, like, not only is that, like, there's not a deficit in terms of, like, you don't owe no one, like, do you get me?
Yeah.
But your company's turned over enough to be like,
yeah.
Like, you could buy this with your company, kind of thing. Right. And I'm like, oh,
okay,
wow,
right.
But that's how much money wasn't a focus.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I wasn't doing everything for money. I just knew if I kept doing me, I become more valuable as a person, as an entity, as a living, breathing ball of flesh walking on this earth. I'm valuable.
That's word.
You see what I'm saying? So once that increased, it was like, all right, sick. I got my figures, and my sister's like my lifeline in, like, my life. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, she's on my management team. She's just my day-to-day everything. Like, I don't think there's a day that goes past where I don't speak to my sister. So she's now with me, helping me figure it all out, and we're driving up and down the country looking for houses and stuff.
Oh, so you ain't trying to stay in London?
No.
I hear that.
No.
You want some space.
I mean,
you want a garden.
I want some space.
Yeah.
I wanted to be away from what I knew.
Yeah.
I didn't want that much space though.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm not like
Ckay.
Yeah.
Right. And then obviously your son as well. You don't want to be.
Well, I just wanted to give him a chance to have options in different areas.
That's it.
By the time it means something to him, either I've still got it, or I've sold it, or do you get me? Or I'm renting it, but it's still some kind of safety blanket. Yeah. That means that he's always protected.
Yeah.
So that's how I saw it. Do you know what I mean? Even when I was negotiating certain things, and I was just upfront with it. I was just like, listen, like, I know what this number looks like on paper. Yeah. But unless after commission and tax, I ain't got enough of this. Yeah. I ain't signing it. Yeah,
word.
And that's not. And I said to them, that's not for me. That's for my son. He was crying in the background. I said, that's for him. Yeah. You gotta tell him no. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'll be alright with my little. Do you get me? My little change.
Yeah, word.
I ain't never been without. Yeah. Do you get me? So like, I'll be cool. Do you know what I'm saying? But in terms of what I'm trying to do and how I'm trying to move,
gonna need to add another 0 in the back.
One of my lyrics.
Yeah.
That's a fact though, that's a fact.
Word. I hear you. Don't you feel like anybody that's like taking money from you is taking like food right out of his mouth? Like you literally see him go at the food and you see someone go, no, we'll have that.
Man. Yeah, but I know it's a cutthroat world, and if they're taking food out of his, they're feeding somebody else.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Everyone's doing it to eat, so it's like
dog eat dog, man.
Yeah, so you just kind of got to be aware of the kind of world you're swimming in, innit? If there's sharks out there, then you got to be careful. Don't let them smell blood. But yeah, man. I think it was making different moves because my circumstances were changing. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Life.
Yeah.
And being aware of that, and that's part of growing up and being a man, and that's part of what I want my son to see and understand and know that was done at the time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like do you see what I'm saying?
That's definitely a move that I know 100% would have, like, your son would have kicked you in gear with that as well.
Yeah,
like, I think actually I need a settlement.
Yeah,
I
think why a lot of men struggle with fatherhood is because a lot of the right now in the beginning isn't dependent on you, apart from time and help. You see what I'm saying? Like, the nurture isn't dependent on you.
No,
you're there to help.
You're just aiding. You're just aiding
the situation.
You're giving the environment for it to happen.
But if you don't have, you feel useless.
Yes. Oh, so useless.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
so useless.
It's bad how like.
Oh, as a man, when you feel like you can't provide for your family.
No one can't tell you nothing.
Oh, man.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Nobody can say, oh no, but you're such a great father figure, but you're there, but you're present. You just feel like, but I'm
you're broke, bro. Like,
you feel
because
horrible.
when the baby needs something and everyone's asking for something,
bro,
and you can't, that's crazy.
Oh.
Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like, there's always gonna be things in the now that like are gonna read a certain type of way. Yeah. But the long-term move in terms of like preservation is, that's me, that's how I move. It's probably probably to my detriment in a sense where like I'm not vocal about certain things. I'll just go do it, get it done. Do you know what I mean? And then even when it's done, I might not come back in and be like, I did this. I just know I got it now. So I'm prepared for the next however much of time that this and this and this and this and this could happen. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's where my brain goes, and a big part of I don't know, even me moving forward in life is I hate answering to people. Do you get me? So like it's like it's tough for me to be like, yo, like ask somebody. Should I do this?
So you don't really like authority?
Get out of my face. It's done. I did it already. Do you know what I'm saying? So there was just certain things I had to do. You know what I mean? Like, I just had to do because long term, I know what wasn't provided for me. Like, that's all I think about. It was just like, I know what didn't exist for me, so I know what I gotta make now exist for him. And it's just options of way of life. Do you see what I'm saying? So he has the option of being a London boy. And he also has the option of saying, all right, I'm gonna go up to countryside for a bit, and do you get me? And go breathe some oxygen. Do you get me? And he's got that option.
That is so cold.
And
going country without going country.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That was like
somewhere quiet for him to practice his little driving lessons and things like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Just simple things, bro. So
damn, that's deep. Yeah, just in fashion with Shotgun with Alchemy. Just run a tune, bro, of how you're feeling.
What, any tune?
Any tune, just how you're feeling. Just grab the phone, select a tune of how you're feeling, your mood. Just sort of tune that, you know, you want to either put people onto, say this is banging. Could be yours, could be somebody else's, could be whatever.
I know what song. This song.
Like, you live on that. Anyway.
Main Road, yeah. Actual market road, Hoxton Street Market. That's where we shot 20 Minutes Black.
Damn. Jacob Banks, someone I ain't really listened to before.
Jacob Banks?
Yeah.
This has been my like. This one, when I'm on like the motorway towards the crib, like the new crib, like this is like the best song to play.
Oh, lovely.
Still jigging with the Rizla, keeping busy with the cha-cha, but I still taste you on my tongue.
Oh wow. You should work with him.
I was in his video recently.
Really?
Yeah, like we was like, what should we do? And I was like, let me dance. Well, he asked me.
He said, let me dance from 9 to 19.
Yeah, he was like, do you want to dance in the video? I goes, yeah, like, let me dance in it. Let's do some, like,
if you don't want your producers
dancing in your videos,
all in the videos.
That's a fact. No, but that was dope to me. Like, I feel like collaborations in the UK can happen in so many different ways. But
For sure,
people
bro.
only want the song, the record, and like sometimes the record, it might not be time for the record.
Nah, word.
But it doesn't stop us knowing each other for years and years.
For sure.
I've known half of the scene since we was all kids.
Words.
So like,
words.
It's like,
that's cold, man. That tune's cold. Definitely gonna plug people onto that. Jacob Banks, Rizla. That's cold, man. Anything you want to plug people onto?
My new album's coming soon.
Yeah.
I gotta just tell everyone, like, yo, I'm not quiet. I've not gone into hiding.
Yeah.
Man's working on an album. The album is coming.
Lovely.
And what else is there? Rachel Emma is dropping a new book.
Lovely.
One Pot, Three Ways.
I've got a first one as well, the vegan one.
Eats.
Yeah,
banger book.
I need to actually read it and start using it.
I think that drops in August.
Cold.
So everybody go clap that.
Cold.
What else? Nico's running for mayor. Go vote for Nico.
That guy's a fucking nutcase.
You know what I mean? And then everyone join Fred Santana's Patreon because he's got to do more hauls.
Man said Fred Santana's Patreon. Fred need to be on them hauls. Should join the Patreon because I'm trying to get another Merc on the cheap. On the low. On the low. No, I appreciate you so much, bro. I really do.
It's a pleasure, man.
We don't get a chance to rap all the time, but when we do,
It's always a good combo.
Always a good combo.
And I know the man them are gonna feel away.
Why?
That we just had the combo and they wasn't there.
Oh, man. It happens. It be like that. I got the car. I got there quicker.